So, this will be the first in a series of videos related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is not an objective take on the MCU as a whole, but rather me just giving my thoughts and opinions on the MCU films from the Infinity Saga. Now, some of you may be asking if I'm going to give my thoughts on recent stuff such as Loki or What If, and I can say with certainty that I will not, for two main reasons. 1. This is purely focused on the films from Marvel's Infinity Saga, which includes the films from Iron Man all the way to Spider-Man Far From Home. And number 2, the current saga isn't even finished yet, and I don't think it's a good idea to give my thoughts on a saga as a whole when it's not finished yet. But if you're wondering what I think about some of the stuff in there, I like Loki and love What If. Also, Shang-Chi was really good. Hopefully that helps a bit. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it with the first Iron Man film from 2008. Iron Man is a movie about how a rich guy becomes a great hero, and it's a fantastic film, but I'm sure you already knew that. The story follows Tony Stark, a playboy billionaire philanthropist living the life as a successful weapons dealer to the US Army, until he gets kidnapped by terrorists who stole his weapons. Stark is forced to make the Jericho missile, but instead Tony escapes with a suit he made with help from a guy named Jensen? However you say his name. Don't worry guys, I know it's Jensen. Autocorrect just made his name wrong. It really confused me. Who dies during the escape. Tony is rescued by his friend Rhodey and decides to stop making weapons, much to the annoyance of his warmonger and friend Obadiah Stane, and Tony begins making a better suit. He uses his third version of the suit to take down some of the terrorists and becomes a topic of discussion among the media. Obadiah discovers Tony's secrets, makes his own version of the suit, and tries to kill Tony. But thanks to some help from Tony's secretary Pepper Potts, Tony electrocuted Obadiah and later on reveals to the world that he is Iron Man. But that's not it, as in the after credits Tony meets Nick Fury and tells him about a future initiative, the Avenger Initiative. The story is really good, it's well paced, never feeling rushed or slow, has plenty of action and drama, and it's very entertaining. The MCU has a bit of a reputation for having music that isn't very great, but this one has a really good selection of music. It fits the film and it never feels like background music. It's really, really, really good. The songs are good, you get the memo. The main highlight, aside from the licensed songs, is the main theme when Tony suits up. It builds hype and makes you want to see Iron Man do his thing. The highlights section might as well be for the whole film, but if I had to list the best moments real quick, the opening scene. It's great at showing Tony when he was a dick and builds tension when the terrorists attack him. Tony busting out with the Mark I. Tony gets his revenge on the terrorists and delivers a great line.
My turn.
Tony building the Mark II and testing it. Great moments of comedy, and seeing Tony flying for the first time is genuinely great. Tony suiting up to take down the terrorists in the Mark III. Great moment of action, and Tony straight up punches a guy into a building and blows up a tank. What's not to love? The ending of the film. Tony revealing his secret is just a nice way to end the film before the after credits. Also, Tony's earlier press conference was great too. Overall, I'd give this movie a 10 out of 10. It's fantastic and everyone should watch it.